I think one important point is here is that if you can produce really working software, then you can convince within 2 weeks the customer. For example, last time I had the chance to offer the computer for a larger project, and I said, if you don't believe me, then try me. I will cover this 2 weeks. And we started to work together. They specified the acceptance test, and we delivered. And they say, hey, okay, they delivered something. We can go ahead. And you can always say that if you are not satisfied with me, you can cut down the project, finish the project. But you always have some useful. This is, I think, very important in XP, that you have always produced something useful, some business value.
And another thing you can do too is, even though they're asking for a fixed price, don't play the game. So just, a common technique is to bid time and materials at your cost. Don't tell them it's your cost, but because that way, and then have a bonus for delivering each iteration. And then word your proposal like that, and and say and tell mention the fact that they, more than likely they've been burned before in the past in these fixed price things. This is not good for them. It's not good for you. So what you'd rather do is share the risk, and because so use business terms because they are trying to minimize their risk with fixed price. That's what they're trying to do. So now you talk, so you treat them like adults and say, why don't we share the risk? Give me this low rate so that and then in your position you can turf me anytime you want. But if we deliver as we promise each iteration or once a quarter or whatever, then this is the bonus we expect, and here's how we'll judge whether or not whether or not the bonus is acceptable. So then you give them an option. But if they're looking for straight fixed price because that's the way they work, well, that's probably bad business. So bad business is bad business. I consider walking away from it.
And are there any guidelines for agile contracts?
There is. If you go on looking around online, there's a discussion forum on it. There's a lot written about this.
But we are working on the Hungarian version. It will be available at the Agile Alliance.
An interesting option is, for example, target cost contracts. They were introduced at, I think, Agile 2006 by Cyrus Innovation. I wrote a paper about it. We tried it once. It worked well.
So maybe next month will be available on the website.
Sounds good.
So the question was about how do you compete to your waterfall competitors, but how do you compete to your agile competitors?
Yeah. I was actually thinking that earlier. Yeah. The real problem is competing against the other agile guys.
That is easy because if you're comparing agile teams, then you only state the velocity of the team, and then you have a comparison. That's it.
Really?
I ran out of questions.
Sorry?
I ran out of questions.
How long are we going to stay here?
Yeah, we should wrap up.
I would like to thanks for the presenters and also for the attendees for the very good questions and additions. I'm very happy to be able to organize this meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.